All right, welcome back to Market Day Report. I'm Scott Shellady, otherwise known as the Cow Guy. Thank you very much for tuning us in. We love to have you have us on in the barn or in the shop or in the office, wherever. We love having you watch us, and we try to bring you these things in a timely manner. Let's see if we've got any differences in these prices since the last time we met. Let's take a look at corn, and we'll see what that's got for us. It's been about the same, around about 5.5 cents better all day. We're 4.25 cents better in July. That's 4.58.5, and that's last 2 cents off the high of a 7-cent range. That's all you need to know, right? 2 cents off a high of a 7-cent range. That explains it all. Dees, the new crop, that's up 5.25 cents to 4.74.5, and that's 2 cents off the high there of a 8.25 cent range. All right, so that's not bad. That's corn. Let's move out to the soybeans and see what's going on there. We've added to our length here to the upside. July is now up 12.5 cents to 11.89 3/4, and that's 2 cents, well, a penny and a quarter off the high of the day. But look at the range, it's 20 cents. So we'll take that. That's pretty good, right? Novi new crop, 11.58.5. That's up 11.25. So solid double-digit gains now in soybeans. And 11, that's going to be what? Or 11.58.5 is only 3/4 of a cent off the high of the day there, and we've had a decent range of, let's call it 17 cents for sure. So not bad. That's beans. Let's take a look and see what Chicago wheat's got in store for us. I'll levitate a little higher here. The sellers are not to be found. July is up 7.5 cents to 6.24.5. That's 2.75 cents off the high of the day, and we've had about a 15-cent range, just under. Dees is up 4.25 cents to 6.64.5, and again, that's 2.75 cents off the high of the day there. And we're working on a 12-cent range as well. That's Chicago wheat. Let's move on to the Kansas City hard red wheat. This one's around about unchanged. We're a penny better in July to 6.38.25. And that's going to be 3.25 cents off the high of the day there. And we've had, not bad, about a 12.5 cent range. You go out to the deferreds, Dees is off one tick, 1/4 cent lower to 6.70 3/4. And that's going to be about 3.25 cents off the high of the day there and well off the lows. So that's hard red wheat in Kansas City. Not a lot going on there. Spring wheat, Minneapolis, that's up here a little bit, 5.5 cents higher in July. 6.73 3/4 is last. And that's 2 cents off the high of the day there, and we've had a 10-cent range exactly. Dees is up 3 cents to $7.75. And again, that's not too bad. That's about 2.75 cents off the high of the day, and we've had almost a 10-cent range, right? So that's spring wheat. Let's take a look at cotton. Cotton is going to be what? 13 points better there in July to 71.87. We'll take that. And we've got a Dees board that's up 32 points to 71.97. So we'll take that in cotton. Cotton's been struggling as of late. Let's bring in our next guest analyst. It's going to be Mr. Ryan Kelbrants. He's with CHS up in Inver Grove Heights, Minnesota, where I was a Bloomington guy for a little while there while my dad was working in Lake Minnetonka for CIS.
Yeah.
What do you got for us? What are your thoughts here?
Bloomington, great suburb. We started out with the export sales, not too of a shabby number on old crop corn, a little over 1 million. They're thinking 700 to 1.2 million. New crop came in at 69,500. That was within estimates there. Bean number was a little bit better than last week, coming in at 377,100 metric tons for the old crop. And now we're thinking 150 to 550 there. New crop was very small, only 3,000. They're thinking 0 to 200. But old crop wheat, good number, 223,900. They're thinking a negative 200 to up 100. And new crop was a little shy. Only 21,600. They're thinking 250,000 to 600,000. We did have a nice export sales report announcement from the USDA at 8 a.m. this morning. 120,000 tons of beans for delivery to destinations unknown, and that's for 23-24. So good. We also had an announcement yesterday of some beans to China, and one on Tuesday, and then one on last Friday as well. So their Chinese ag minister did report severe heat is negatively impacting their summer crops. So a little bit of heat and dryness is stressing corn pollination in the northern Chinese plain. And, there's a possibility for some yield losses there, but still early there. But favorable corn and bean conditions in the northeastern part of that country, too. CONAB did come out this morning with their Brazilian production estimates on beans. They were at 147.3, a little bit stronger than last month's 146.5. And the corn rose a little bit as well from 111.6 million metric tons, or 111.6 million metric tons versus 114.1 was the new number too. So up about 2 million there. A couple of export sales Also, Japan bought some wheat from the U.S., some milling wheat in their weekly tender, also from Canada and Australia, and Taiwan's expected to buy some corn from Brazil. So seeing a little bit of a pop, some nice, weather hopefully heading toward us, but they're talking about hot conditions. So we're going to obviously keep an eye on weather patterns and forecasts as we move forward, not only here in the U.S., but in southern Russia and in China. And we'll see commitment of traders out tomorrow afternoon to see where the funds are sitting. And then on Monday, we're going to look at crop progress and conditions. Things should be in pretty good shape. June 28th, we're going to see the release of the quarterly stocks and planted acreage too. And that'll be as of June 1st. So that's what we got on the docket, but we're keeping an eye on the weather.
Great stuff. Super kind. I mean, you're going to put me out of business. There's nothing else left to say. You got it all covered. Thank you very much. Brian Kelbrants coming to us from Inver Grove Heights, Minnesota. We're going to go away. We need to take a quick break. We're going to pay some bills. We're going to come back and talk more livestock with me right after this.